So dream starts. I'm sitting in a movie theater that is nearby where I live. It's about a 15-20 minute drive. And so theater's dark, but there's nothing playing. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, movie's over. Need to drive home. I've had a lot of mundane dreams in my life before, so this wasn't too much new at the beginning. Go out, get in car, nondescript car. I don't know if it was the car I normally drive or not, but it was just a car. So I get in the car and start driving back home. At first, there's a bunch of cars on the road, and so it's like, okay, there's a bunch of cars on the road, whatever. And so I go to take the back road home just because I don't like driving with lots of cars. So I go to take the back road. I almost never take the back road home, so I didn't think too much about it at the time. But I was like, okay, I'm taking the back road home. I'm driving, and then all of a sudden there's a deer in front of the car, and the car slams into it. And so I've been in a lot of vehicles that have hit deer before, and I've been in a lot of like car accidents. So I have a very detailed set of memories about what that feels like.
Oh yeah.
So normally if something like that happens, I will wake up because it's like, oh, that's a feeling that I know that feeling, and that's a feeling that says you need to wake up right now or pay attention to whatever's going on. But I didn't this time. And in fact, so the car hits the deer. I don't. It just kind of vanishes. Like I feel like I blinked and I missed it. And then the deer was just gone. But I was, in the dream, I was panicking because I was like, I've hit a deer in a vehicle before. I know that that's a bad thing, and I need to like stop and pull over or whatever. But before I can like think and regain control of think consciously about what I need to do, another deer hits the car. And so then I get, that's not good. And so I'm just spiraling at that point, and then it just hits deer after deer after deer after deer, and I think it was like 7 or 8 of them before my brain just finally had the response. It's like, it doesn't matter what you do, you just need to not be here. So I went to the other side of the road. It was a back road, so there wasn't really a lane per se, but it was like I got in the other lane, and then there was just like this massive 16-wheeler heading towards me, and the next deer I was going to hit then slams into the side of the car that I'm driving. And at that point, like, I don't like cars in the first place, so this is like a hyper stressful situation for me. So at that point, I just have a complete mental breakdown, and I just completely let go of the wheel. I just put my hands over my face, and I just wait. I'm just like, please make it stop. Just make it stop. And I'm just waiting for that next impact. And then after, a couple of minutes or so, the impact doesn't come. So I slowly just take my hands off my face, and I look up, and the car is on the side of the road. I'm not driving anymore. I'm in the passenger seat. Someone else is holding the wheel. I don't know who they are. It's just like a feminine silhouette. And so I just go back to just like putting my hands over my face and just trying to calm down for a while. And then eventually, once I felt I was like reasonably calm, that's when I woke up.